Hi, welcome back to the MoonBound podcast. It's December 5th, and I'd like to welcome you back to my living room. I have some peach green tea in my vaguely still Christmassy mug. It used to say the name of the college I went to, but that writing is long since gone away. So I got a little bit more knitting done last night and read for a little while. And had a lovely breakfast with the girls this morning. They made waffles with their daddy. And then I napped. So I've gotten very little progress on today, a couple of rows. But I figured I'd show you what's going on right now and then get back to work. So we have the scanning project. This is the yarn. Let me do that where you can see it. This is the yarn that I decided to full, and this is the yarn that I spun while the yarn was still pretty dirty. Actually, it was part of my Spinzilla spins. And I'm going to scan that up for the Advent calendar project. And then we have our socks. I am finally out of the gusset row. I don't mind doing heels, I don't mind doing toes, but I really find the gussets to just be slow. I do like how this is turning out. I am going to just be in straight stockinette until I get to the toes, so hopefully I can race through and make a bunch of progress today. I am going to set myself a project keeper, or progress keeper rather, this time so that I can track that progress a little bit better than I have been doing. So here's my little bit of Christmas cheer by my spot. This is our gnome. And the candle has a vaguely apple cinnamon scent. It's not very strong, but it's kind of cheerful. Behind there, through the kind of dirty glass, is my dye studio like I mentioned before. And at some point I'll take you on a tour, but not today because it's kind of scary out there. The wool on the drying rack is turkey. And those big cloth bags are all full with wool. There is some Corriedale, there is some Lincoln long wool, there is a whole bunch of Jacob, and probably somebody else I'm forgetting, but there's that. And then on this side, which you probably won't be able to see, oh, yep, you can, those shiny bits are bags of unwashed fleeces that I have to get to yet, sometime when I can walk well. One of the things that has kind of fallen by the wayside with my injury, well, actually just since my surgery, is that every day while the kids were in school, my husband would grab a couple of their stuffies, one for each in this case, and set up a little tableau about what the stuffies did while the kids were at school all day. Maybe they had a pizza party or a tea party, they'd go sledding, they went sailing, all sorts of things. He's been doing this for years. It's really important to the kids to see what they're doing. Well, this morning, I was given these three guys. They were told to babysit me, and I was given the instruction that it was my job to have the stuffies do something while they were in school today. So, the stuffies are learning to knit. I also want to show you the progress I'm making on the shawl for Bunny. So there is that. This is the Super Easy Eyelet shawl, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. And it goes up pretty quickly, and it's just kind of a basic shawl. And after a while of doing this stockinette with increases on the center seam and on the edge, it will become all stockinette, all eyelet lace. I really like the way it looks. It's a very clean, fast knit shawl. So there's that, and I'm going to hide this so she doesn't see it. Other things I need to get done, I have some, I'm umming a lot today. I have to re-tape the audio for the next podcast, and then hopefully get that out maybe today. Just depends. The kids should be home soon. So if they have homework and are going to go off quietly to their rooms, then maybe I can record that. If not, then I'd have to wait until after they're in bed. And we have friends coming over today. We get together about once a week and have dinner and then play Pathfinder. And, well, in theory, we play Pathfinder. Our friends have a almost 2-year-old daughter who is known as Giraffe on my blog. And because sometimes I make stuff for her. And that's her favorite animal, which is in general how I have picked nicknames for my children. So it's, if she falls asleep, then we get a lot of time to play, and if not, then we play with her. Either way, it's quite pleasant and fun, and that friend is who's playing Elf for me. She stopped at the store last night and picked up some chocolates to tuck into my Advent project, and when she leaves tonight, she'll have it with her to drop off to our other friend. So that project will wrap up today. I'll try to at least get a picture of it as it's exiting the house. So I think I'm going to say goodbye for now and get to work. My daughter's making me lunch. I'm to pretend that it's not microwaved and it's totally her cooking. So you're to pretend that too. So here's our mantelpiece all ready for St. Nick's. The girls decided that the cat needed his own stocking, and they put this together themselves. Little girl gingerbread, yeah. Little Christmas tree. Present. And a candy cane. And a peppermint. And the kids take turns. Each morning they'll get to alternate who gets to pick from the box and put their little ornament in. So it's bunny, badger, mouse, bunny, badger. Hi. It is about 10:30 at night on December 5th, and our friends just left, and my husband is tucking all of the kids into bed, and so it's now time to sit and relax and do some knitting and some editing, and hopefully that will go a little bit faster tonight. I found that there were some things working in the background of my computer that I wasn't aware was moving, so hopefully I've killed all of that, and that will improve my speed on that. I had a lovely night. My husband made this baked chicken with a side dish that was potatoes and carrots and andouille sausage roasted in the oven with spices. It was one of my favorite things. There's some onion in there too and some garlic, and I really like that. So dinner was yummy, and I got the Advent project done. I decided for the last one to make it a little bit more special, so on the theory that maybe she might read it, I'm not going to say that one. I don't have any pictures of the final thing because I finished it and sent it off and then thought, oh, I should have probably taken a picture. But basically I just put the mini and a piece of candy into an envelope that I numbered. It wasn't anything fancy. I have all sorts of ideas for fancying it up next year, and I've already arranged a swap. So I'm really excited about that. I think this is going to be fun. So I got that done, and now I'm going to work on my knitting. I did a little bit of knitting at the table tonight, but my friend who played Elf for me needed a little help herself. Are you going to come and join me, kitty cat? You're welcome. Come on. You come over. Yeah? Well, come over here. She has a thing at work where they are adopting some kids and giving them Christmas, and she wanted to make some stockings for them for the presents to go inside. So she was working on that, but she's not really good at embroidery apparently. I didn't realize that wasn't one of her skills because she does so many things, and so she asked me to help her out with the embroidery, and I only got one of the names mostly done. I didn't get it all done. But I ended up working on that at dinner, so hopefully that will be well received by the little child who gets it. And Racer has come to play with us. Yeah, she's a big old kitten. Yeah. Yes, my husband is worried that St. Nick, having never brought our cat anything for St. Nick's Day, will not know that suddenly the cat is expected to get something because he has a stocking. And so the girls were trying to think of something to give him as a, wow, you're covered in fur. We're just gonna, there's fiber everywhere. Give him as a St. Nick's Day present. So maybe the girls will make him something. Mostly he doesn't really play with toys. He plays with the occasional mouse that he finds coming in off the garage. And that game is short-lived despite the fact that he is old and has few teeth and no vision, or mostly no vision. And now he's going to completely cover it up. Oh,